Hey, what up, what up, what up? Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, how's it going? My name is Nisi. Today we are going to be doing a story time. And I love story time. So this story time is actually going to be in two parts because it's in two different places. Like one is in Thailand and the other one is in Malaysia. So I'll just jump right into it. We were on our summer vacay, and when you teach with Epic, they give you a sweet vacation package, like sweet up. So me and my friends, you know, my closest friends here, you guys all know Lala and Kendra, who you saw in the Jeju vlog. So if you haven't checked out the Jeju vlog, definitely head right over there and check it out. I was on vacay with those two wonderful ladies. I'll probably insert some pictures here, there, everywhere. So we went to Thailand and then we head over to Malaysia for a couple days. We started in Thailand and we did everything. We went to the floating market, we rode the elephants, we did everything. We had packed days, a packed itinerary. So we were in Bangkok, and there's a very popular, I guess, backpacker foreigner road in Bangkok called Khao San Road, Koh San Road. I'm probably butchering the name. And it's a funny story about the road itself. We were staying at a hostel and we were told our hostel was on Khao San Road. For the first maybe two or three nights, we kept on going to this back road and it was dead. They had some little massage places and whatnot and some food places, but there wasn't really any sort of party and turn up like we had heard about. So one day we were driving past, come back from the floating market, and our driver turns and says, "Hey, that's Khao San Road." And we're like, "What? What do you mean? Je ne comprends pas. Like, what are you trying to say?" We thought we were on Khao San Road for 3 days, so that was just embarrassing in itself. So now we know where it is, and it was actually Kendra's birthday. So we were like, we have to turn up, we have to go out. So we went to Khao San Road and it was lit. Like, it was crazy. It wasn't inside clubs. It was like everything was on the street. There was this one lady and her hair is like up like this, and she's always dancing and selling her like little stuff. Like, in Thailand, they're always selling some sort of sex related item. For example, they have bracelets that would be saying like, "Pop that in a handstand." You know, the night comes to an end, and I guess I was the responsible person for that night. Everyone else was super duper turn. It was Kendra's birthday. She was lit. Lala was lit. So we're walking out now, and they're like, "Oh, can we please get some chicken? I want some chicken. I want some chicken." And they were selling chicken on the stick, so like chicken skewers. So I was like, "Okay, no problem, girls. I'll get you guys some chicken." So we get some chicken. It's dirt cheap. It tasted so good. So I'm like, damn. I was like, that chicken was good. Damn. So I'm fully ready to get another chicken. So we go over to get some more chicken, but we went to a different stand. So I talked to the guy. I'm like, "Hey, can I get 3 chicken sticks, please?" So he produces these chicken sticks, but the chicken looks burnt as. So I'm like, what part of the chicken is this? Because I'm looking at the chicken we have, and I'm looking at the chicken he's making. And he's trying to tell me that this is the chicken I asked for, and I'm like, "No, it's not. The chicken I asked for is sitting right there. What have you given me?" Pretty much it was like chicken hearts or something. It was inside the chicken. It was something that we did not want. So him and I get into an argument, and I'm like, "Give me the chicken that I asked for." I'm like, "I don't want this chicken." And he's like, "Oh no, too bad, too bad." So I don't know what happened, guys. I'm like, okay, yo, I dashed his chicken sticks at him and I grabbed 3 off of the grill. I'm like, "Let's go." Yo, we boogied out of there. We're just running. Let me tell you, me and Kendra, we took off. Kendra's like, "What?" I'm like, "Kendra, run." And Kendra's running, and I'm running behind Kendra, and Lala's there like, I'm like, "Run." And she's like, "Okay." And she starts running. We ran for our lives because I didn't know what they were going to do to us. I don't know what the laws are. I just stole chicken. Personally, I don't even think I stole the chicken. Like, I literally just replaced it with the chicken that he had ripped us off and given us. You're not going to rip me off for some chicken. Like, it's one thing. I got ripped off earlier, but don't play with me in my belly. Like, you don't play with me in my food. So that was pretty much how we ended up stealing chicken in Thailand. So now fast forward to Malaysia. By the time we got to Malaysia, we were dusty, our hair was uneven, we weren't even that cute. Let me just tell you about Malaysia first. So just even the whole vibe when we got to Malaysia was kind of off. The men were super duper creepy. I'm not saying this is all Malaysian men, please don't get me wrong, but just the area, we were in Kuala Lumpur, we were in a main city actually, and they were just staring. They were trying to lure us into like bars. I could tell walking out there in the nighttime alone was a no-go. Obviously, while we were in Malaysia, we wanted to go and experience the nightlife. We were so ready to go out. I had been sick for the entire day, but I managed to gather a bit of energy. I knew if I didn't go, I'd be having some feelings of FOMO, and I wouldn't be happy about it. So we get ready and we go out. And in Korea, the only ID we really need to go out with is our ARC. Our ARC is pretty much our alien registration card. It's just our visa. It acts as our way in and out of the country. So as usual, we leave with our ARC cards and we head out. We catch a taxi and we tell him where we want to go. And so he's like, okay, cool. So we're in the taxi and the taxi driver was asking us questions about where we're from and stuff like that. And he said, do you guys have your passports? We misheard the question originally. So the answer was yes, we do have our passports, because we thought he meant in general, because no one's thinking that he means with us at this exact moment. And I'm not sure how everybody else operates, but when I go out into another country, I don't take my passport with me if I'm just going to visit like a museum or something. I only take my passport with me when I'm heading back to the airport, because you know, if you lose your passport in another country that you're not residing in, I'm not sure what the procedure is, but I'm pretty sure you can't just leave without it. So we get to this point and the police are doing stops, like they're doing police checks. And so we're like, okay, that's fine. We don't have anything to be afraid of. We're cool. We're good to go. So they pulled us over. They tell us to wind on the window. They're like, passports. And we're like, we don't have our passports. We have our ID cards. And they're like, no, passports. And I'm like, the we don't have our passports. We don't carry our passports with us. And they're like, oh, well, you need passports to be driving around the country. You think this is your country? You think this is your country? You could just do whatever you want? And we're like, okay, well, we don't have them. And they're like, get out of the car. At this point, we're all afraid because, you know, we don't know how they treat foreigners out here, much less black foreigners. So we're just like, we're scared. So we get out of the car because they told us we had to. He's like, you know, we could put you in jail right now. And imagine you're in a foreign country, this is not your country, and someone's telling you that they're literally trying to put you in jail. Mind you, they have this big police truck, and they don't only have one police officer, they have like 3 in the truck, and then there's a couple more pulling up behind them. And the one police officer that was really running the show and really threatening us and really enforcing everything was looking super creepy. So he was like, oh, you come with me back to the hotel and get their passports. Come on, let's go, Lala. And she's just like, I'm not going anywhere with you. And that's when we both turned and we're like, no. Like, if she's going, we're all going together. You're not going to take one of us and not all of us. And he's like, oh no, only one of you, only one of you. And we're like, no. And he was actually really trying to get Lala to come with him. And it was so disgusting the way that he was looking at her, just like she was a piece of meat. It made me sick to my stomach. So at the end of it, we're just like, you know what, sir, could we please just go back to our hotel? We're not even going to go out anymore. Forget about it. Like, it's fine. And he's like, okay, this time I'll give you guys a pass. And then he looks at Lala and he goes, Lala, can I have your number? And she's like, excuse me? And he's like, can I have your number? And she just looked at him straight in his eyes. She's like, no. So you're telling me that you're gonna sit down here, you're gonna harass us, and then you're gonna have the nerve to sit down there and ask the girl for her number? Are we on punks? Where's Ashton? Ashton, where you at? Ashton, where you at? Because we had to be on punks for him to really think that that was gonna fly. It was really, really terrifying. Because it's like, you go to this country and honestly, we didn't know what to expect. But we didn't expect to feel so unsafe and so like, so targeted, you know what I mean? But just always know your rights when you're traveling, you know, always be careful, just be aware, and don't let anyone take advantage of you. But I just want everyone to take a message from this. 1, don't let anybody scam you out of any of your money in Thailand, and 2, don't let anybody take advantage of you, police officer or not, because you don't know what their motives are. So just be safe, you know, when you travel, because, you know, we catch flights out here in our feelings and we need to get where we're going. We're trendsetters, we're go-getters, you know. But I hope that you guys really did enjoy this story time. Make sure that you do like, subscribe, and share. And if you really like my videos, hit the little bell and you'll get notifications whenever I post. You know how it goes. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Hashtag support the mandem. And as always, it's peace, and it's love, and it's annyeong!